Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Welcome back to another stream on the channel. Consistent Sports that continues, but not for long. But yeah, we're back with some more Leicester City transfer news and some wider Leicester City news. Tonight, we're discussing Callum Doyle as he looks set to be joining Leicester City on a season loan, and also breaking down our first pre-season game behind closed doors today, where Leicester lost 2-1 to Peterborough. So yeah, lots to go through tonight. We'll spend quite a bit going through the game against Peterborough. Obviously, it's only pre-season, but we did get an interesting look at some of the tactics Enzo went. He went with two separate lineups as well. So we're looking to that game as well. But yeah, make sure to go and drop a like. We're going to start off with the Callum Doyle deal. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on that. We'll go through the confirmed tweets later. But it looks like Callum Doyle is set to be joining Leicester and having his medical tomorrow from Manchester City. However, it's only on a season loan. But yeah, let's jump into the chat then. Who's the first person in tonight? Big Jerry. We love to see that, don't we? We love to see that. We're here, bro. We're here. Get the new shirts here. The video has been recorded, so it will be going up in the next couple of days. One again on opponent. Yeah, it's disappointing, but then again, you know, Man City probably didn't. Yeah, Man City probably didn't want to do it. So yeah, first time actually wearing it. But yeah, talking of Callum Doyle, then let's get into it because it looks like Leicester are set to be signing the third player this transfer window. This is coming from the reliable John Percy. So obviously we know it's true, and it looks like it is happening. Let's put myself down there. So there we go. So yeah, Man City defender Callum Doyle will have a medical at Lcfc on Wednesday ahead of a season-long loan, as Jack reports. Doyle could make his Leicester debut against Coventry, where he was alone last season on the opening day. So there we go. And, you know, if you've been watching the streams, I'm a big fan of Callum Doyle. I think he's the perfect guy for us. Obviously, we would have liked him on a permanent basis, but it doesn't look like Man City want that. But, you know, if he comes to Leicester, does really well and really likes it, and if we get promoted, maybe he'll sign on a permanent after. But, yeah, Callum Doyle set to join Leicester then. Next couple of days, season-long loan from Manchester City, which for me, I think it's a decent deal. Just like I said, permanent would be the ideal, the perfect scenario. But this guy is a big talent, and there's a clear reason why Man City don't want to sell him on a permanent. And based on that, it tells you that this guy is probably a very good player because Man City clearly don't want to lose this guy on a permanent basis. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the chat. I think all in all, it's a positive signing. I won't go. Obviously, he's got the championship experience, as I've gone through a few times, played at Sunderland and Coventry, obviously, last year. Both of them sides almost getting promoted. Sunderland did, I think. Happy with Doyle, 100%. Class signing, indeed. Hello, Puma, over to the stream. We do need wingers, yeah. And based on the lineups today, Leicester did operate in a 4-3-3 overall, but it was different when going forward. User 1-2-4-6. How are we all doing? The new Johnny. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, obviously Callum Doyle, I won't go in from too much because we've already gone through the type of player he is, but he's very young. Forgot how old he is actually. Let's have a look. But he's a left-footed centre back. So that provides good balance. He's only 19, 1 year older than me, which is pretty mad. But yeah. But yeah, I think overall Callum Doyle would be the ideal signing. Provides that balance, just like I said. Ball playing ability is top notch, and let's hope he can come in, hit the ground running for his loan, and then we'll see. But it's going to be the case of never fall in love with a loan player. But yeah, it's probably going to be happening. And obviously there is no option to buy on the deal, which is disappointing. But just like I said, there's a reason why Man City don't want that, and that probably means he is a top player. So I think we should take that as a slight positive. But yeah, this one looks to be done. Obviously, there's no transfer fee. I can't see the wages being too high. So yeah, it looks to be a decent little deal for big Callum Doyle. We'll see how he fits in. Could potentially play a 4 alongside Cody. Or if we do play with the back three, he could probably fit him in on the left-hand side, Cody in the middle, and then one of Sutar, Faz, etc. Even Vestergaard, who played today, on the right side of that defence. But yeah, just like I said, hey, what's this? Don't know if you could see that anyway. But yeah, let's jump back into the chat. I just pressed the random button. Just need a pic of you in a decent enough. Oh, why? you'll find out. Oh, right, yeah. I think I've got an idea of what. Maybe Jerry, maybe. Southampton's a long way away, right? We've got more. Hello, Leicester Pro. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think we should get straight on with the game today, because that is the main news which has come out. So obviously, this came out from Leicester earlier on today. Obviously, we played Peterborough in a pre-season friendly behind closed doors at Seagrave. It finished in a 2-1 defeat to Leicester. It's the perfect way to start pre-season. But obviously, it's only pre-season. It doesn't really matter too much. Then again, you would have liked to, get that winning mentality in from the get-go. But yeah, first time Enzo's had a look at his squad. We're going to go through who played, how the game went. Ricardo scored the only goal for Leicester. Obviously we conceded 2-2 Peterborough, which isn't ideal, but hey, it's only pre-season. Let's not worry too much, but hopefully we can beat Northampton on the weekend. But let's jump into the thread then from Owen Palmer-Atkin, who was actually watching the game, so we can get a bit of insight. This is a team which started at the first game. I made a few mock-ups of the lineup, so we'll go through that after with the tactics and whatnot. But pretty strong team. Slarchek in goal. Probably butchered his name, but I'll butcher everyone's name. Ricardo, Vestergaard, Cody, Christensen, Winks, Dewsbury, Pratt, Daka Vardy, and Marcel Madavedia. If you can look at that, it's a strong team. The wingers obviously is a big point. Obviously here we've got Daka playing on the left wing, which is just Bambi on ice. It's hopeless, really. The midfield, though, was quite strong. Pratt, Dewsbury, Winks. Interestingly enough, he didn't go with a holding midfielder or a naturally defensive midfielder in Hamza, Samare, or anyone like and Diddy and stuff. And Vestergaard obviously coming in, clean slate for him, new manager, so he's going to be given his chance, isn't he? So this is interesting. So obviously we start with a 4-3-3, which potentially just go against my theory of playing a back five. A clear game plan to dominate the ball. This is interesting. When moving into an attacking phase, they implemented a 3-2-4-1, which I'm still trying to get my head around now, where Ricardo joined the midfield alongside Harry Winks. So kind of playing that Man City style. So it would have been the first half. It would have been Ricardo. It would have been Vestergaard, Cody, Christensen kind of playing the three, and Ricardo coming into midfield alongside the likes of Winks and stuff, which is obviously how Man City kind of play their thing. So, yeah, it looks like Enzo is trying to implement a lot from what Pep does at Man City. This is the key bit here. It was clear that Winks is going to be the main man that this LCFC team plays for. He sat at the base of the midfield and was very progressive in his passing. The passing range of Tillemans with the position player Mendy, which is interesting, really, because obviously, in recent years, Leicester have naturally played with that holding, with that defensive midfielder, the destroyer, like in Diddy, Samara, etc. Well, I wouldn't say Samara is a destroyer, but you've got Winks playing in that number 6 role, and this is a very big stretch, but kind of like the Sergio Busquets role. You know what I mean? Playing very deep and getting the attack going, and that's what we could see. And potentially, Leicester don't go with a naturally defensive midfielder. And we could, obviously, if you play 3 more attacking players, it could obviously reap rewards going forward. But then again, we conceded 2 to Peterborough. I think we conceded 1 in the first half and 1 in the second half. So we'll have a look at the second half team as well. Cody was excellent, a real leader. Nothing new there. He was also ordering the pressing from the front. Once the ball went into the trigger area, City hunted in packs and won the ball back in the final third a lot. Dewsbury was excellent, looked confident on the ball. Based on this, it's positive, but then again, we lost. But yeah, I think we can clearly see that Enzo is going to be playing the passing style, playing that 4-3-3 defensively. Then obviously moving Ricardo into midfield in this scenario. So yeah, second half team. Then we had Iverson in net, James Justin, Suter, Ben Nelson coming back in obviously from his loan. We had standing in this one. We had all 3 in one, and Diddy, Hamza, and Samare. And obviously the front 3 can clearly see the winger scenario. Makata, Iheanacho, and Mazwan Hisa. So then again, we need wingers. We've got flipping, when Barnes goes, we've got bloody Albright and we're finished. And interestingly, Albright didn't even play. Interestingly as well, Barnes wasn't featured at all either. Same once again. This time it was James Justin who actually went into the right winger slot. Makate came in midfield. So yeah, Enzo's getting people to go in all types of different positions, and I think it's a good way to start doing it now from the get-go in pre-season. But as you can see, Enzo wants the team to be flexible. You've got Justin coming into midfield, which I think he's more than capable of doing so, and you got McAteer who came inside as well. So interesting. From Owen Palmer-Atkin, he said that Leicester just lacked the cutting edge, which is probably understandable considering the attacking three are very limited with the wingers we are playing, most of them being from the under-21s. Another interesting take is that Samara and Hamza played in the 8, Chowdhury played more deeper, hunting the ball. So yeah, could we see, if Samara stays, could we see him play a bit more advanced? Because personally, I think when he can drive the ball, he's a good player, but then again, for me, he just doesn't have the footballing brain in there. So we'll have to see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I've gone on for a bit there. So let's jump into the chat. Jerry and user 1246 having an interesting conversation, to be fair. I need Josh's Facebook good enough quality. Go on my Instagram. You might be able to find one in there. Yeah, do that. There should be one on there, but I look bad tapped in one of them. But anyway, who cares? So there we go. We're going to have a quick look at how we actually set up then, because I've actually done some preparation tonight and got the team set up on this. Here we go. Look at this production. Jesus. So yeah, this is how this was the team the first half then. So no, this was the team second half actually, but let's just do it like this because why not? So if we look at how Owen described it with how we played. So JJ became the right winger, Mazwan Hisa came in midfield. So you're looking at, I don't know, something like that. But then obviously the back three shuffling over a little bit. So it would have been something a bit like that. So it's interesting, really. Obviously, this looks proper weird on this, but yeah, it's interesting that obviously Justin in this case bombed on down the right, and we had Mazwan Hise coming in here, which obviously does create the overload. Then on the opposite side, if Castagna does stay, I guess Castagna could do the same here, and obviously could have McAteer coming to midfield as well. So yeah. Interesting stuff. There's nothing. All right, Jerry. I've got one in a flat cap. It's a selfie there. Do you want that? I'll send you that if you want. God knows what's going to happen. Well, I have a little idea of what he's planning. He's probably going to get my face on one of them Hawaiian tops, isn't he, or something stupid like that. Should have got Tete, exactly, mate. He got on the back of his shirt. Absolutely nobody, mate. I ain't paying any more than 63 quid. No championship badge either, because wasting money, and I don't really want that on either. Yeah, flat cap it is. Then all right, West Ham United. But there we go. So yeah, we've pretty much gone through that. There is some news on Joel Perreault. I won't go on about the lineup for too long because obviously it's still only pre-season, but it's interesting to see how Leicester are playing in this flexible kind of style. But yeah, a bit on Joel Perreault then, which has come out today. Obviously, still looks like Leicester are heavily interested in the Swansea City attacker. So yeah, Leicester City will need to splash over 8 figures to secure a move for Swansea's Joel Perreault. So yeah, it's going to be a costly one, but you know, if we get Callum Doyle in on a loan, we've got another player in, and they can potentially afford to splash the cash on someone else, especially when Barnes goes. I feel like this deal could potentially get done. So yeah, just like I've been saying, this one may take a bit longer, but as we know, Swansea signed Jerry Yates, I think it is. See, Jerry's confused me now. I was going to say Yerry Jason or something stupid. There we go. So yeah, big Joel Perreault could be the man. And you know, based upon Leicester's attacking teams which we played today, we seriously need to start looking at some players to come in up top, because you know, if we're starting against Coventry with flipping Mazwan Hise and McAteer out wide, I think they're good youngsters, but they ain't. I don't think they're ready to start games on a consistent basis, especially in a derby game. So I really think, you know, next couple of weeks we need to shift our attention towards the attacking players, because I think defensively we are building a very strong defence, really. Obviously, we could still potentially get a goalkeeper in lots of Zach Steffen and stuff. But, you know, with a lot, you know, Cody and Callum Doyle coming in, I think they're 2 fantastic signings. And obviously, We've still got Castagne, Christensen staying. Justin looks like he's staying. We've got decent depth there. So I really think we need to start pushing our attention now on targets to those attacking areas, to lots of Joe Perot, Borges from Man City, who apparently is up for sale. So that could be another one we could go in for, because I know quite a few of you guys are fans of him. So that could be another potential option with the Man City. But yeah, I think obviously for Joe Perot, we are going to be looking at, based on that, we are going to be looking at over 10 mil, obviously. So I think 10 to 15 million is quite pricey. But then again, the guys showed in the last 2 years, or shown in the last 2 years, that you can consistently score over 20 goals, and that's probably what we need to help us get back promoted. So yeah, get it done. Thank you very much, Bluebird. Much appreciated, son. Much appreciated. But yeah, if you guys got any final thoughts, I might have a bit more of an in-depth look at the game against Peterborough today. We're gonna have a quick look on the website actually, just to see if there's anything a bit more on there, because I did see a few bits on there, but I won't go on for too long to start, because I've got to get up at 2 o'clock tomorrow, which ain't great. But yeah, a few of the tickets have gone up. We're coming soon for the away games, Huddersfield and Burton. I think they got 2,200 at Huddersfield and 1,500 at Burton. So yeah, it'll be difficult for me to get tickets, but we'll try our best. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the web on the website. Don't know if I mentioned it, but Ricardo did score the goal for Leicester, which is good to see. So yeah, obviously there's two lineups between the 45, as we've discussed. These people went close for a free kick. Yeah, it's nothing really. It's just the lineups once again. So yeah, I think we'll get a bit more of a showing in the Northampton game. Obviously, we can actually watch the game. I don't know if there'll be any full highlights come out from the game today. There's a few clips of the Ricardo goal, but nothing more than that. But it will be interesting to see the formation on the pitch itself. But I imagine it'll probably be something similar against Northampton. Two separate 11s for both halves, probably playing a similar style. Obviously, Peterborough are slightly better than Northampton, so you would expect Leicester to win the game. It would be nice to get pre-season off to a winning start in the second game. And obviously, we've got their games away in Thailand as well. But I would imagine we'll have another game behind closed doors, just like the Peterborough one, between now and Coventry at home, which is about 3.5 weeks away. So yeah, we are ticking down until the opening game of the season. Yeah, let's go back to Callum Doyle a bit, because we did skip past him quite a bit. The best way to get Leicester tickets is just on the website. If you buy a membership for about 30 quid, you can get tickets for most home games. So when's the away get announced? It may get announced on Saturday for the Northampton game, but I don't see why Leicester wouldn't play in the home kit actually. So I don't know. But I imagine it'll be in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, we usually take a while to get the away kit announced. But hopefully it's that one which has been leaked. No option to buy. That is the case for Callum Doyle, indeed. But I know it's key to plan for the future. But all I care about right now is just getting promoted. And if we have to, I've said we need to use the loan market a bit. We're doing that with Callum Doyle, and obviously it would have been way better to get him on a permanent basis. He's definitely one for the future as well. But you know, if he can come in and hit the ground running and get Leicester back to the Premier League, that's exactly what we need. And then who knows? If he comes in and does fantastically well at Leicester, he wants to come back to Leicester. Leicester want him. We could potentially do it. But then again, Man City are not going to let him go for that much. So it's one of them really, but left-footed centre-back is exactly what we need. You have that balance between him and Cody with the experience and the youngness of Callum Doyle as well. And, you know, he's worked under Enzo Maresca as well. Enzo will know him. I think for me, it's a match made in heaven, really. It's exactly what we need. And I've been banging on about signing these more proven. He's not proven, he's 19, but he is more proven than the guy yesterday who, I forgot his name, but I know how to say it, right? I'm gonna have a one go at this. I forgot his name, so let me just find it. I'm gonna have a go at saying it, all right? Because yesterday was an absolute shambles, wasn't it? But I've watched this video of this guy saying it about 50 times on YouTube. I swear to God. Right, here we go. Steffi Mavrididi. Surely that's right. Steffi Mavrididi. That's right. Come on. Got it. Come on. Say it's like it's. I've got that right. Come on. Mavrididi. Right. I hope he signs now. I can say his name. I'm off to Spain for a week, so there won't be any lives for a week, which is disappointing, boys. But if there's any signings, I might do a little video out there or something. I'll try. But yeah, I finally got his name right, boys. I'm happy with myself. I am. But yeah, I think we've just about discussed everything tonight. Obviously, we went through him yesterday for quite a bit, so there's no point doing that. Just seeing if there's anything else going on. Nothing much, but yeah, it looks like Leicester are building up with the transfers. And it looks like we could get a couple over the line in the next couple of days. Get Callum Doyle done. Try and get Barnes gone. Actually, there was a report from the Barnes deal. Actually, I'm going to find that. I just saw it before I went live, so let me go that. So I've got something to talk about for a bit. Yeah. So yeah, this is from the Times, which isn't a great source, but we might as well. So yeah, this is the latest on the Barnes deal. So yeah, fresh talks have taken place in the last 24 hours between Newcastle and Leicester for Harvey Barnes. It's thought that a fee of 35 million could be agreed this week. So yeah, looks like there may be some progress, but then again, like I said, it's not the most reliable and not the best of sources. But yeah, if we can get Barnes gone, let's say before this time next week at a push, hopefully we can push through the deals with the likes of Job Pro and stuff, and hopefully get a few signings done before obviously we fly out to Thailand or Asia or wherever it is, because that would be a bit of a sticky one. Players going out there and stuff, but hopefully Ruud can use his brain, but he probably won't, will he? The Muppet. But yeah, let's get into the chat. What are we saying? Why don't people just fly drones and land it on top of the KP on the ledge, looking down with the camera facing on the pitch? Bit random, but yeah. Nice kit it is. Actually, yeah, it's quite nice in person. The neck's a bit low, isn't it? I thought I bought the women's one for a second, but it is like that. Nah, Jeremy, I got to say for the away days. It's more important than that. Allow it. Ricardo goal from right mid. It was a good goal, actually. That's definitely an option. Obviously, when he first came to Leicester, he did play quite a bit as a right winger under the mighty Frenchman Club Puel. But obviously, since he went to right back for a bit, and then obviously just got injured a lot. So obviously got Perez there for the first spot of the Brendan Rodgers era. No manager replacement, no creative with the clubs. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, abroad to Olympiacos. We'll go Forest. I don't think he'll do that. He wants to come up to Saffron name. Oh, you're going to make me say it again here. Right. Get Mavrididi, Perot, Doyle done, and then we need 4 more people in the safe. Yeah, I think the transfer business so far has been fantastic, but it's just a case of continuing that along and keep pushing players through. But the thing which I'm a bit concerned about is the fact that there's still no heavy links around the lots of Castagna and the Diddy and stuff, and we do need to offload a few of them at least, because I would have thought we would have sold a bit more than just Barnes and Madison on the opponent. It does look like George Hurst is going though to Ipswich Town, which is good to see. He can finally get his move away, and obviously he can free up the wage bill a bit and give Leicester a little bit of money, which can be good. Obviously going to the Championship rival, but probably score against us. But hey, Teddy mentioned on smoke. That was in regards to the game inside out not being able to attend. Yeah, you'll probably get arrested for it, but give it a go. Hurst being sold for 4 mil. Yeah. 4 mil for him is quite a lot, isn't it? And did he stay in? Yeah, potentially yes. And the longer it goes on, even the likes of Castagna could stay. That Dennis Pratt played today. Castagna played today. I think the person who reported that just says he's going to go to Torino every year, and it never happens. So I wouldn't believe it really. But I would imagine if Pratt is going to go, I imagine it'd be quite late, because Italian clubs are just annoying with how they operate. Is that even a club? I don't know if I don't know. And yeah, and then it's the Saudi league. Yeah, I don't even know if that's even a club. There you go. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, that's probably will be the case. Barnes will score a few goals and just dip, won't he? Stop testing me, man. I can't. Can you say his name, Josh? Bro, I said it earlier loads, now I'm going to mess it up. Mavididi, right? Mavididi. Steffi Mavididi. See, done it, boys. I've done it. It's stuck with me there. It was atrocious, wasn't it? Castagna and Pratt ain't happy here. Yeah, so who cares anyway? They both ain't great anyway. I know. I don't know why. It's because it just threw me off. But then I actually realised it just was Ndidi. I realised after the stream it was Ndidi at the end of his name, and I was saying it wrong the whole time. Shambles, isn't it? When we first saw Daka, I said Patterson Daka. Flipping shambles. That was. I didn't read his name properly. Caballero thoughts. Decent, bit random, but I think we'll take it. Yeah, I don't really know. I think obviously with assistants, he ain't going to get anyone too good. So obviously it's his first kind of coaching role. I don't think he's actually officially retired yet, which is a bit weird. But obviously he was at Southampton last year, didn't play too much, and he's apparently did quite a bit of tactics work and stuff a bit, just trying to learn a bit on the job. So yeah, he ain't he ain't an assistant manager, is he? No, he's not. But then again, who are we really? I don't know. Trust Enzo in it. Enzo knows. Enzo wants it. Enzo gets. But yeah, it's good to see that we've obviously got the coaching team staff in. Obviously, it would be nice to get Cambiasso in or something next. But obviously, Enzo's got his people in. He can crack down to work now and really prepare for the season. And I think Leicester are already slightly more prepared than last year. Obviously, with Schmeichel and Fofana all going late on and stuff. It was a shambles from the get go last season. But we are looking in much better shape around, despite the fact we are in the division below. Big Wes Morgan, and you weren't really big Wes Morgan, to be fair. It's more medium Wes. He lost a bit of weight, so big up to big Wes. Stick with the coaching team. Gonna be sad to see Barnes go. Yeah, but as long as we get a good fee, I don't really care anymore. We care about the players here now, like Callum Doyle, and who's not there yet, but Winks and Cody. I don't know. I just kind of it's a bit weird. In previous years, when the likes of Mares and stuff went, I was gutted, and even when Maguire left, I was disappointed. But now I just don't really feel anything. Like the team last year just ruined it big time. It's like I honestly didn't really care. I just as soon as we got relegated, I just accepted the fact that we're going to lose everyone. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. I'm just expecting Barnes to go and goodbye. You know what I mean? He's doing wonders for us, but I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. We need the Italian bad boy signings. Ones that aren't afraid to break news. We do need a bit of passion in the squad. That's true. I don't know Preci. I know it's Preci. Yeah, it's one of them really. We lost last year to Notts County, so it's not as bad as that, is it? But hopefully against Northampton we can put in a good performance. But then again, apparently one of the Peterborough goals was a deflection and stuff, so it could have just been one of them games for Leicester. So wouldn't read too much into it, but I think the Northampton game will show a bit more of what we're at. Obviously, it's pre-season, it's a fitness, but for me, you want to be starting to win the games, especially the last couple of games in pre-season before the season starts. And stupidly, Leicester decided to go against Premier League clubs, which is obviously a good test. But then again, we ain't really going to be able to implement this style which Enzo wants. Because if we play against Liverpool, and it's Tottenham, isn't it, playing this, in passing Man City style, it may not work. We may get battered, which ain't going to do the confidence too well. But then again, if we do that and play our passing style and win, can do as they want good. So it was Vestigo's. It's always Vestigo's fault, isn't it? Chilwell, Yuri, Maddis, Barnes, Maguire, Kante, Reid all left like that. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the Mahrez one went on for a while, but Chilwell as well. But yeah, I get Maresca. It's giving him a chance to see if he improves. Yeah, it's a clean slate, really. I don't think he'll play, but then again, his long passing ability isn't that bad. But it's more of his defensive abilities, the thing we need to care about. And obviously, Leicester are going to be playing a high line by the looks of it. So notice every championship team has a Japanese player. Yeah, I saw commentary someone actually the other day. Pratt to leave deadline day. Yeah, probably will happen. probably another loan or something. We get our hands on Maddison. If we do it, yes, yeah, we are. We play against James Maddison, aren't we? But yeah, I'd probably say we've got another pre-season game just lined up behind closed doors at training. I think at the training ground. Sorry, so that would be the case. But pretty much, we've basically got most people back apart from. I think it's just Luke Thomas. I'm pretty sure most other players are back. So like Castagna. I can't see Woot back, but Castagna's back, which is a bit interesting. There's been no photos of Woot Faz, but Castagna definitely went to Belgium with him. So I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, Barnes wasn't involved in the game at all today, so I think that tells you enough. That's going to be going, and I like that. To be fair, I know I love Barnesy, but yeah, if he's going to go, what's the point of playing him? We did that when we kept playing Maguire before he left, and I rate that from Enzo. If he knows he's going, don't play him. We need to play the players who are going to be here and get them ready. So big up to Enzo for that one. Obviously, Barnes will still be training and stuff and getting his fitness up and stuff, but yeah, don't play him in the games. Might as well. If he's going to go, we should bring him on for the last 10 minutes against Northampton or something, so he can have a nice send off. Because obviously we've got 3/4 of the ground then. But yeah, there's no point playing him the whole game. Any news on Zach Steffen? Haven't heard anything, but it looks like Leicester are still interested. But yeah, there's been I don't think there's been any bids or anything, has there? So it depends on what Man City want to do. Dennis Pratt to Man United, courtesy of Goldbridge. I'm spamming you now, but remove me once you send that pic. Don't message me on Instagram because my Instagram is absolutely done. It doesn't work. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if anyone else got the issue, but my Instagram, nothing loads on it. It's messed up. So if you got Twitter, I'll do it on there. I'll just send you a Twitter. Or you might be doing that anyway. Hello, Grey Mate. Welcome to the stream. It would be a fantastic signing indeed. Of Snapchat. All right, yeah, that's fine. I haven't seen any notifications, but I think I know you are. Yeah. There's nothing on it. Yeah, my Instagram's messed. It's nothing on my Instagram. I don't know. My Instagram's bad, man. There's nothing loads. It's stupid. Jeremy, if I go Southampton away, I better be seeing this. All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, boys, I think we are going to wrap up tonight's stream there. We've pretty much gone through everything. But yeah, we've pretty much gone through everything. Obviously, discussed Callum Doyle. That one should be getting announced in the next couple of days, having his Leicester medical tomorrow. Obviously, we went through the pre-season game as well today against Peterborough. So yeah, there we go, boys and girls. Just before you head off, make sure to go and drop a like. The kit unboxing video will be out within the next couple of days. Just like I said, I'm going to be away for the next week, so there won't be any stream until next Wednesday at the earliest. So it's going to be, I'm going to miss seeing you boys in the chat, but yes, as soon as we're back, we'll be back with the consistent content. But yeah, boys and girls, I think that is going to wrap it up. It's in the description, Joe. It's in the description, Joe. So there's nothing to leak. I don't really care. Yeah, the ad list is so full. I couldn't even see Jerry earlier, but yeah, there we go. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Cheers, Jerry, mate, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I might try and do a couple of videos there, but obviously there won't be anything major. So yeah, there we go. Stay safe, boys. Up the Leicester, and I'll see you in the next.